I went to the University of Technology, Sydney, and I studied a Bachelor of Business, majoring in Marketing and Management. So when I started in 2011, I've actually been on 3 rotations so far. So I started in the field, I did 6 months in the field as a field representative, and that was looking after the North Shore. Following that, I was actually lucky enough to be given the opportunity to go to New Zealand for 8 to 9 months, and I worked in a category analyst type role over there. Following that, I came back to Australia, and I have done a brand role for the last 15 months, looking after home care. So when I came back to Australia into the home care team within brand, I was given the opportunity to be the project leader on a launch of our new comfort aromatherapy variants, which you might have seen in market at the moment. I learned so much about things that I probably wouldn't have had exposure to outside of that project. So I learned about the R&D processes, finance and how it affected the P&L and what was actually the business looking for within this project, as well as some customer and category specific things as well. The graduate program supported me whilst I was doing that by providing me with the people around me to actually be able to give me the support that I needed. So what they did was I had official mentoring going on. I had very, very strong line managers as well that I reported into. There have been a lot of soft skill training courses as well as a lot more tangible skills such like finance courses and such like that, which has helped me a lot. And I was actually in contact with my director quite regularly as to how I was going and what I needed to do and how I could have done things a little bit better next time. My proudest absolute moment working on that project was actually going into store and seeing the products that I'd conceived, I guess, and actually seeing people buy them in store. And it's actually been a fantastic journey and I've learnt so much from it so far. Working at Unilever is absolutely fantastic. What makes it, honestly, is the people that work here as well. I mean, it's the people that make it enjoyable, it's the people that make it challenging as well, but it's the people that make it such a collaborative environment that it actually pushes you to achieve and it pushes you to learn. Every rotation builds for the next rotation, and it does seem that you're actually progressing quite quickly from a skills point of view to actually be ready to fill a managerial role towards the end of the program. When I was studying, I didn't really give too much consideration to who I was going to work for until the end of the degree. And then it was just a whole bunch of companies were coming out at the same time and I had absolutely no idea what company that I wanted to go to. Unilever stood out the most simply because it gave me a breadth of opportunities within the one job. If I had my time all over again, I would not question it and I would go straight in. I wouldn't bother applying at anything else.